And we are allegedly live. Let's get all the screens open again. There we go. Okay, now I've been doing a little bit of stuff over, I guess, my lunchtime, because I want to get some fishing done, basically. Because I think you wouldn't want to watch me spend an hour fishing. I'm guessing. Also, in light of the earlier stream today, that would be part 8. The middle of the left side of my rib cage has basically fallen off, so I might be a little slow. My apologies on that one. So yeah, that's fun. What are they doing over there? I think I'm going to need to put more fences up around the village, or at least put more gradual sidings where they can get off, and steps and things. Okay, that's enough fishing for now. Now, you may notice, I've got some dark oak in my inventory. I was very fortuitous. Ooh, I quite like ribs. Just, you know, the food ones, not my own. Right, so I need wood of non-specific variants, because I can't actually remember which. Store some of that. Store some of that. Store that. Okay. It's middle of the day. I got a little bit done, just to plan some bits out. So I'm still waiting for the grass to grow. That was another thing I've been doing over lunch. So I'm going to... Also not sure where the rest of my cats have gone. That's strange. So the plan for this is to have a smoker at some point. I'm going to try and make it with a chimney. I'm going to have it set into the wall. At least I have a chimney set into the wall. Now the normal thing I'd do here is I'd have a door. However, if I'd have a door, that's going to mean that the chickens can just, you know, get out. So I'm going to put fences in. Got a quest for ya. What is my man not moving as quick as yours? What am I doing wrong? I'm pressing Control to run. That's makes people a little bit more expedient. What happened there? I'm not sure. So I bought some more fish for buckets. Not the best decision, but I got some nice fish. So this little hut is... I'm going to need some cobblestone. Braining. So I've got those. I need 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need the front door. For the back door. I'm not a fan of the orange and orange, but I will adjust that later on when I get time. I think, what's the floor in there? No, yeah, it is all acacia, but as it's, I guess, a connected building, I want to make them cohesive. Put that in there. Gonna need... Hello, Stein. I think 1 will do it. In fact, 1 should do it. If 1 does not do it, that is inconvenient. So, this is growing. Shortly, it will have grown enough, and I can leave the grass to grow. I'm going to use, I guess, I've got acacia doors. This looks horrible, but never mind. There we go, acacia door. Treadle. Now I'm going to need some stone, because I need to make a smoker. Excuse me. But yeah, I guess for the less easily distressed people, let me just count. But yeah, 3 of my ribs have basically just detached from the main set. They're kit together themselves, but that's not helpful. Excuse me. As a result, talking is getting rather tiresome, as is breathing a lot, talking for extended periods of time, but it's fine. It's fine. Right, it is TNT time. Not you. Where's the... Now I need a mixture of stone and sandstone. Or lots and lots of stone. So I'm thinking I'm going to go over here to this hill. So I have yeah, I need stone as well as sandstone. So I'm going to hope... Hello, Ash. Reminds me, at some point I need to add some more of you guys as moderators. No, for any particular reason, I don't need the moderation. It's more that it seems like a nice thing to do. So, watch there be water behind this. That was rubbish. That was a waste of TNT. Hello, Stu. I'm going to try and download lagging, because it reckons it's going to be 3 hours on my internet. So I'm probably going to download that this evening, quite late, if I'm playing on single player for a bit, without live streaming. And I'll try and play some of that on probably Wednesday, I guess. Or tomorrow, I'm not too sure yet. This system is currently very inefficient, but it gets enough. Right, I need to make a smoker. For that I need a furnace. And then I need, there we go, 4 logs. So that's going to go there. I'm going to put a chimney up the back when I get time. Oh, grass has moved inside. Excellent. There we go. So it's really boring looking, but it works. And that's, I guess, the important thing. Oh, excuse me. Gotten very sniffly. I should try not to sniffle too much, so I gather that is very impolite. Or something. Right, I have lots and lots of eggs I've been collecting. Somewhere around here is the really good butcher. Hopefully. I'm getting quite lucky with eggs. If everyone in the chat has had a pleasant morning, as it is almost afternoon in most places, if not evening. Lots of baby chickens. And another workstation available. Next up, we'll be working on the sheep field some more. It's currently a lot of a mess, but it shall be fine soon. So I'm going to make this with dark oak framing and regular oak for the main structure. I'm just going to use logs for this bit. Not logs, the blocks. Planks, that's the word. Now the baby sheep can get through the windows, which is inconvenient, but it's not the end of the world. 3, 4. 3, 4. Ah, oh, it's good to see they're having fun, Debsred. I'd say there's lots of ways you can make a village from scratch, but that's generally more useful if you haven't already established like base and everything. You can put a village basically next to it. Whoops. So I need to build more of this place up. I am getting so many double block placements right now. It's very frustrating. Now, I think I'm going to give this house some slightly larger windows on this side. Yeah, they got a nice view sort of thing. Looks a little dumb on the outside, because, you know, it's on a plank. Yes, it'll get a proper little roof at some point. For now, though, it's just going to be quite dull looking. The other thing I need to do, of course, is I need to make sure there is some grass, so the sheep cannot eat all of the grass. So before I actually bring any sheep in here, there you go, there's a little bit extra so they can't eat all the grass away. Because otherwise, if you get a lot of sheep, they will eat all the grass until there is no grass. Then when there is no grass, you get no more wool, and when you get no more wool, well, you just have lots of nice, tasty mutton walking around. So, this room is going to need some doors. Let's go with some oak doors, something exciting like that. In fact, you know what I could do? Use the oak doors for something else later. I'm going to make some dark oak. And it scrolls through. Now, you can't wait for it to scroll through like I have, or if you're feeling less lazy than I am, you can right click and then go across to which one you want. So this one, I want 2 of those. That's not what I meant to click. So what just fell? What? Oh, it's an Enderman, okay. Less of a worry. Okay, so we've got a nice little sheep field. I get an item frame, put some shears up on the wall, then I can just come in and shear them as required. Now what we'll have in here is just one type of sheep. Because if you have one type of sheep, it's much easier. Now I've just realised that that is a door. That can't be a door. That has to be a gate, and I'm going to make the gate out of that log. Because otherwise, all you little sheepies will just jump over the gates. Gonna help? Okay, so the sheep. Yes, those are sheep. See? You know, sheep, those little 2-legged feathery animals. I am out of it today. Chickens? So I need to clear these steps up to there. So if the bottom step goes here, I can remove this. So have the junction there. If it comes straight up out the junction, I'm going to need something there. So go up like that, so step, step, step. Yeah, small villages are easier to manage, so I wouldn't worry. So when they get quite big, you get golems, and then you need to start managing golems, and that's painful. So I could have something up on that side. I could put some more houses down on the lower bit. Got 18 stone left, though. So I've got lots of villagers who don't have houses, but if you make the villagers houses, they have a habit of, like, complete houses with beds and everything. It's better for the villagers, but then you keep getting more villagers, and more villagers, and more villagers. Which can be a problem. I am out of currently food, so I'm going to grab some melon. Nom nom nom. How do you get your village peeps then? Well, I generally start at a village. However, with what we're doing for Ash is there's a village nearby that we're going to take some of the villagers from using a minecart system. I also made a villager breeder system. It's part of an iron farm. You can basically just take a few off every now and again. That also works. You can also just move them with boats. You can build like water channels and things where they can only go one way. That can work quite nicely. You can actually, depends on how much effort you're willing to put in, you can always dig a trench and have it with a step at one end, so they go up, and you go over the top of the trench, they fall into the next bit, and then they can't go back. And you can make those along the flat. They're not as convenient, but if you are needing villagers, it will get the job done. So I made the new maps already, while I was on my lunch break, I guess. So we've got flexible maps still. I'm going to be streaming for about another 2.5 hours-ish. I'm going to have a break for a bit before Omegon is streaming potentially at 9 o'clock, I think is his plan at the moment. Ooh, this guy sells helmets. I need to get some emeralds and I can buy a helmet. Because that will keep me slightly more alive. Excuse me. I saw a village. There he is. Understandable. Lighting is not required as long as you're having fun. If you're not having fun, please do something else. Oh. How long's that butcher been there? Did he just... Oh, it's this one. Okay. So I've got lots of villagers I need to get leveled up. So that's one thing I need to do. I've just been trying to spend the last episode just going around tidying the village. So this farm... Actually, no, let's just compare. It'll be easier. Where's the maps? There we go. So these are the villagers for the last 2 episodes. So it's not too noticeable, but I've shuffled a few things around. I've moved some of the farms, squared them out a bit. I've used some reclaimed land there to make a farm. I've moved it from the centre. That one's been stretched out a bit. That one's been stretched out a bit. This one's been completely removed and it's been replaced with 2 little cattle farms. What else am I going to do? Currently thinking I might fill in this entire bit here just by the river mouth, as it's not so much ground to fill in. So that'll be a longer term project. My plan for that will probably be to build a library there, like a really big one, but I might try and build it a bit like a college. So I've got, you know, like a schoolroom sort of thing, or a, you know, lecture room, something like that. You know, something that makes a bit more sense. So for now, I've got to wait till the grass grows, and I can start bringing some sheep down there. Because currently, it's got a huge patch of water in it, but that's going to go eventually. I don't have much experience with Bitcoin, Stein. I'm willing to eventually get around to having a go, however. So I need to put a roof on this house, that will help. I'm going to get a loom. And for a loom I will need string. My house looks kind of weird because it's very narrow. I should do, and got 20 stone. That TNT I used last time was lousy, so I'll be careful with how I use it in the future. So I'm going to put a loom in here. So I can have a villager. I can go and do that. I've already have a weaver in the village, but they've, you know, like this is their shop. Like, it's just a loom in a shed. Whereas this, nice little chicken farm for the butchers. Nice little wool, like sheepfold. You know, it should be nice. Next I'm gonna have to do one for a cow one for the leather worker. I might leave this field where it is and just put the leather worker's house up on this cliff, possibly over here. So the road into the village. Just have to go in a bit of a corner, but you've got leather worker's shop. Because at the moment the leather worker's shop is just over here, so that's not difficult. But yeah, so I've got that. I'm going to put a lid on it eventually, like a nice little roof. I'm going to wait till I've got... I quite like the different colours of wood there. It looks pleasant. Oh, the grass is starting to grow more quickly. That's good. As soon as you've got one, it can start spreading much faster. So as soon as it's spread to these blocks over here, it will be fine. So I need to put a gate in at some point here. Oh, cat. Where are your friends? No idea where I left all those cats. Where did I leave them? It might have been outside the village. I'm going to go check, because I'm concerned. Hello, Discover. I am currently just mooching around trying to find where my cats are, and then improving some of my farms. Now I've got lots of leads, so I'm going to start moving the sheep. I'm just trying to decide what type of sheep I should move, because I'm going to wait until I find out which weaver works for that shop, and then I'm going to dye the sheep an appropriate colour. Because then I've, you know, then it's convenient. But like the, I need to make a new Fletcher shop at some point. And all the newer buildings, basically I'm going to try not to just build a building that's not got a purpose. So everything new has an access. So the new farms I've built, they've got a little farmhouse and they've got a big field next to them. So they all have purpose. I'm going to hope that I can get lots of saplings from this tree, because I had to pay 20 emeralds to get the tree. I mean, black sheep are quite useful, but I'd say it'll depend on what the weaver wants. Because if for whatever reason the weaver's like, I want to buy purple wool, then I'm going to get purple sheep. Excuse me. Alright, well those leaves are falling. I'm going to go and harvest the pumpkins, because they are just smashing. Now, if I brought a hoe with me, I could make more pumpkin patch, but I haven't, so I won't. Where did I park all my cats? Don't know. Bloop, 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 bloop. Still not got a potato yet. Hello, cat. Doop. Right, nearly got all this replanted. This should make me like 4 emeralds, that entire field. Wheat is disappointing in its yield. Oh, there is already a pumpkin though. I can take that pumpkin. Hey, more saplings. So, now for 2 trees. Where are my other cats? I have a feeling I've told them to sit down somewhere, but I don't know where. They may have wandered off. Right, so gathering up the sugarcane. Gathering up all the sugarcane. I've used up all the food I had eaten from that apple. I need to go and find the good butchers. Okay, that's that all collected. That field's ready to go, that field's ready to go. I guess harvesting the beetroots. In theory, I could use captured villagers. You get them as baby villagers. You put them into basically like a sealed box, which has just a field in it. And you give them only that access to that field, and they will always replant it for you. Because if you give them access to lots of different fields, they'll intermingle, they'll trade the seeds, and you end up with a field full of just miscellaneous. Which can be inconvenient. Hello, cat. So lots of beetroots. Beetroots are really not very cost effective, but they grow quite quickly, and at the moment, you know, space isn't exactly a premium. Having things to do for you nice people is useful. So I've got 2 trees worth of stuff growing. I've got lots of dark oak now. Just need to go back into the village and sell all of this junk. Bloop. Now I had seen some baby villagers trundling around earlier, so there's a good chance I've got a new butcher and a new weaver. Shepherd. They're called shepherds, despite the fact they have looms. They're just very work focused. So they're all in the village square right now. I need a crafting table. So, wheat, beetroots. Ah, you're buying. Excellent. There we go. You're buying pumpkins. You are not buying. Right, you in the fountain. You're now buying. I can't get that many. However, I can sell you more wheat. There we go. Where's the butcher? No, not that one. Alright, where is he? Ah, the chickens have gotten bigger. Let's feed the chickens. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Some XP for me and some extra chickens. I didn't get any more food. No one has moved in yet. And there's not a bed there for now. No one's gone there yet. Oh, I need the food. Maybe I can just find a trade. Yeah, there we go, you're selling pumpkin pie. That'll do it. Num 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 num. And there's a baby villager trundling. Okay, I didn't know that was a thing. Now I do. This guy's an expert, and he will now sell name tags. It's very unimpressive. Oh yeah, got some new fish to go in here. It's getting quite full. I should maybe put some lighting. Ooh, in there some Thai. Hello, Nellis. You've arrived at just the right time to heal my ribcage dismantling itself. Aha. There we go. Now I could put another chest on there, but I generally don't have enough at one time. So this will just keep collecting bone meal, and it gives a workstation for a farmer. Who might use this field. Could use this field. All manner of different things. Ooh, hello. Come on. Come to the... Why are there so many villages over there? Hey. Oh, I heard multiple cats. Okay, I've got an unemployed villager. We've got... Ah, there he is. Right, buy a stew then. Why are you guys all over here? It's weird. Yeah, so I might have to start putting up some fences around the outside of the village just to stop them from falling out. I want to make some more street lights, but I'm going to need some more things for that. It's night time. I should probably... Oh, this... Oh, new leather worker. Hey, this one's buying leather. The other guy was just selling. And selling is alright, it's just inconvenient when it's limited. Let's lie down. So I got some screenshots earlier. There was a llama trying to... Llama just dangling in midair. It was weird. Oh dear. No. Why? Why are you doing this? Okay, new thing then. Why are you over here? Why? Why are you like this? Shoo. Right. My villagers are trying to leave. Okay. I guess I'm gonna need a lot of acacia wood fencing. Yay. Use that wood for now, so I'm going to turn all of that sticks. And I think I had some bamboo. Right, so they're technically not trapped out of the village, even if I put the fence in like this. But it should stop them going quite so often. Because look at those two. Look at those two. Just gone. Just out there. Right, you can come back in. Put them a block down. They can jump over it. You see, because the villagers are leaving the village because they're getting lost, it means I'm getting more villagers bred. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this does mean I'm going to put a bit more there. Because otherwise they're just going to jump over the brewing stand. There we go. There is now a more complete fence. Oh no. I built the boat off centre, didn't I? I've just realised. Can't believe I've done this. There we go. So that bit sealed up. This bit sealed up. Sealed up. Okay. No, no, Stein, that's not how this works. I may just move the boat. It's only one block. It's passable. Right. You guys have a problem. I'm gonna try and help you. Go. Go. Shoot. No, don't come towards... You guys have problems. Okay. Yeah, this is going to need moving at some point. That's troublesome. But, yeah, we have... completely enclosed. They're going to be able to climb up here. Chicken's going to be able to get out. How about I use bait? Yes, come on. Come on. Right, fine. I'm not suggesting that some of my moderating decisions recently have been changed, but some of them have been changed. Certain moderators did not measure up to the expectation, sadly. Okay, so nearly one more block, and then I can get some sheep in here. I just need to find some more dirt. I'll go and collect some more from my dirt collecting area. There we go. Right. So, things I wanted to do today. I wanted to build a nice little church. I've got to wait for the animal pens. I could build a leather worker's hut. That might be pleasant. We'll frame the entrance to the village quite nicely. So that will be, needs to be at that level, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go, and 3. 1, 2, 3. And gracefully fall into the village. Or something. I did not think that through. Yep. Ow. Let me play you the song of my people. It goes meh. It goes. Honk. Get rid of that bit now. It's got a nice little intersection on it. Thought I had a llama. Okay, so this is a big chunk of a building. And it is actually next to the steps, which isn't too convenient, but we shall survive. I'm going to replace that with sand. And turn the dark oak into planks. So while there is a window there, I should put a window in. And replace these with planks. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then the ground level. Need a crafting table because every home should have one. Then 1, 2, 3. Alright. You know what? I'm not gonna have dark oak flooring. It's gonna be too much. We'll hang on to it though. So I'll put these in as just temporary windows. Look at. I've put a door in there. It's gonna need a step. It's inconvenient. Streetlights was on the list. Is there an end game to this playthrough? Yes, I would like to see if I can defeat the Ender Dragon just with villager trading. Obviously for equipment, I'm not gonna like trade to a villager who's like, oh yeah, here's the thing, you kill the Ender Dragon. Like 40 emeralds, please. Excuse me. Oof, that building looks depressing. Just this huge grey, dark brown slab of a thing. Not even got a roof yet. So, this will become a new die maker, leather worker's shop. Hello. What I'm going to probably do is... I'll actually try and do it now. You've got a few seconds before people get unprofessional. There we go. Go down the street, and there's... That looks so dark. Check up on this. This is my combined stuff that grows tall farm. Oh, I have some chocolate buttons left. Excellent. So it's timed by the sugarcane, but also has some bamboo. It's not very efficient, but I have to put nothing into it. It just works. So I got some more dirt like I needed to. Give them a bit of a water box. Now I probably could have put dirt. Yeah, dirt down the sides, but I didn't. And that safety block is in. So as soon as I know what type of professional rather we're going to get here, I can bring the sheep in. Conversely, I can just bring a couple sheep in already. So the mostly golem-free town centre is going nicely. There is no way for them to get in, they can only get out. As I've made these nice golem gates. You know, subtle. Hopefully. So I'm still carrying loads of paper I've not been able to use because I've not been able to find anyone who wants it. Why can't I navigate coherently? So... Based on that creeper, I'm going back inside for the night. Oh, this seems like a problem for tomorrow. And there we go. Eat some chicken. Be like Sandog again. Eat the chicken. I'm still not quite sure how that iron golem spawned up here. Oh, kitty. Oh, what a nice kitty. Da-da. Da-da. Dip, 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 dip. I got you trapped now, cat. You're not helping, villager. Fine, buy paper from me. Hello, cat. Where's the brown cat? Gotcha. Game? So my game's crashed. Right. If you kill an iron golem, he leveled up. If you kill an iron golem, you get iron. But if you aggro an iron golem, you get normally viciously attacked. These guys really need to find a better place to hang out than in the sea. Sigh. Okay, right, sheep cats. You can stay here in the fountain area. Don't eat the fish. Good cats. Right. I've yet to find any foxes. I know Penny has found foxes. Okay, so one sheep has got out. Come on then. Come on, second sheep. One more sheep, that's all you need. One more sheep. Move. Move in one direction or the other. There. One sheep. Two sheep. There we go. The sheep will do as they will. Seems highly unethical the way you acquire baby foxes. Right. You're buying white and black. Imaginative. Right, so this guy will keep having sheep in his garden. The butcher in there is not buying chicken, but never mind. He's buying blocks I don't have. Selling blocks I would like though. So, oof, this building looks dreary. I need to get more regular oak wood. So I have a question for everybody. I am slowly building a basement to my house. What do I use the basement for then? Yeah, all of Penny's, all of Ash's dogs have mysteriously died. It was big sad. Right, there's my cats. One of you guys sells weapons. That'll do. Should probably buy a new sword while I'm at it. Just in case. So I do need to put something here. I've had a suggestion of a flower garden, but I don't have any flowers. I would quite like to build a church of some flavour, because that table over there has just been sitting outside for the longest time. So I'm probably going to build it out of... I'm thinking acacia wood frames and dark oak walls. And I'm going to have it going outwards onto the lake. So I'm going to use the oak first. That's just inconvenient. Alright, well, they've got a block to get back in. There you are. What are you doing what were you all doing in here? So. Sand, I guess. No, I do need to get netherrack blocks to make the floor in here. So I want it to be consistent. So I'm going to go and get netherrack from my house. It takes 4 netherrack per nether brick. So I'm going to be able to make 16 from that one. So I'm going to have to be very sparing in how I use it. Whee! Well, I could use half the material and let's burn that for now. And make a red netherrack. So I've got that patch growing there. Best way to get out of here is jump. Hoping the villagers won't work that out sometime. So I'm going to make a nice little church type thing. 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Doing this whole land reclamation thing, it seemed like a good idea at the time. Now the question is, yes, it is even oriented. Which apparently the exact meaning of that word is that it faces east. That's why orientation means east facing, because that is where the oriented, I don't know, it's probably hideously racist now, but it is a word of simple origin. So I need to cut down more trees. No avenue axe. When I've got the foundation prepared, I can start putting the walls up. It's going to be fun. Well, 8 people watching. Yep, the afternoon is definitely a better time to do this. Or at least your afternoon, possibly. I'm not sure. But yeah, I will be probably streaming with Omegon later if he is playing this. If he's playing Euro Truck, then he'll be playing Euro Truck. I do not know what is inside his head. I probably don't want to. So if I'm not mistaken, I have a massive herd of cats. Excellent. And I've cut down all the ground level trees. So I should probably cut down or at least plant some acacia. Gonna smooth over this piece of land. Oh, alright, computer. Why are you stumbling? It might be the pistons going off. That was an easy way of getting some more dirt. guys or me? We are, well, predominantly from different Discord servers. Either people from Omegons, who I'll be streaming with later, or from Knuckle of Ease, who is a... what is it that Knucker does now? I can't remember what he is classified as. Person who plays video games and drinks recreationally. Because he does his Pathfinder games on Tuesdays with Frankie Bill as his DM who runs the games. He does that with I believe it's Rags, Aiden Paladin, Monster Demon who does the streaming side of it for him, and the Ritualist, who is a very good artist from Serbia. He's also a hydroelectric engineer, from what I can remember. Who else is in that game? I think that's it. Also, Sonolis I know from that server. That was back from the original Swamp, though. The Swamp was deleted in the great Discord purge of last year. So many cats. So I've got lots of villagers I need to level up, because they might get better things. Also, the Weavers are some of the best ones, if you can get them leveled up. Yeah. Because apparently the main conclusion was it was a lot of false flagging on the grounds of the things that they were said to have done were nothing that those people would have done. Oh, thank you, cat. Okay, that was not very much of that. Let's turn all of that into planks. Hello. You can stay there for now. Sit. Sit. There's 4 of you. There should be a 5th. There's cat number 5. Why are you like this? You could just hop out of the water. I've tried. So yeah, so you can jump on top of the brewing stand and jump out of the village. Now this seems like a very unoptimal way of construction. The plan will be eventually to backfill underneath. This is going to be a long, thin building in the traditional style, I suppose. Or at least as traditional as I can get with logs. So I'll build it out of stone, but it would have to be lots of fancy stone. Which I can probably get at least some fancy stone. Now I'm going to need lots and lots of dark oak. I think I may know a few people who might lurk here from Oozloo's old server. I don't know if it's still about, but not been there in a while. I had some differences of opinion with some people, and I decided it would be better to leave. Hello, cat. It's got your nice smart blue collar. The many words and meanings that have the same origins. What am I doing? I am currently chopping down wood because I'm going to need a lot of wood to make the frame for this church. If I can, all the floor of it is going to be made with nether brick. And the walls are probably going to be oak. Possibly jungle wood. So I'm going to see if I've got anything over here that I can pick up. Although from what I can tell I do not. So my inventory's full. That's probably not going to help things. That's at least one of those trees replanted. Ooh, that tree's regrown. That's actually quite inconvenient that it's regrown so quickly. Oh well, I'm going to wait here for a minute to look at the chat, make sure I've not missed anything. Yeah, that's probably about the best way of describing it. Nucker has been a long-term carer for I believe, a family member, and they've recently, I'm guessing, gotten to the point where they've had to go into a home now. So, Nucker has spent the majority of his adult life looking after this person, and now that's not a thing. I'd imagine he's somewhat stuck with what to do with himself. As is sadly the case with long-term care of elderly relatives, there's generally only one answer. Yay! Okay, I've got enough wood for now. Let's get back into the village. Yeah, Nucker is, he is, as I believe is described, Scottish. A terrible affliction by some accounts. So I may need to go back into the Nether at some point to collect more bits. So this is the ground level, 1, 2, 3, 4. I wouldn't worry, nice. If you're text walling and it's at least relevant, it's not so bad. So working on, I forget the names of the different names of bits of churches. The bit where the altar goes is going to be right out over the water. And I'm going to have... It's going to be a fairly small affair, I'd imagine. I'm going to leave this wall... That bit's going to have to stay there, because this is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. No cat. Yeah. Trying to remember what material I was thinking of using for the infill. Not through that fence. Now obviously the doorway here can lead into the long thin bit, have the tower up there. All should be well. Okay. Now I'm thinking I could do it as a mixture of the two bricks. I am a person of habit. Even though it's a church, it's going to have a crafting table in the middle. I'm also going to move that to the end when I get time. So 4 of these. So go 1, 2, 3, 4. And 3 of those. There we go. Now I just need one more red one. For now. What can I make? I can't make pressure plates, so if I have a pressure plate it'll have to be a different type of wood. But never mind. So, braining. Braining? Sneezing, that's what I'm going to do. Sorry about that. Okay. So I have the very basics of the church put together. The tower is unfortunately going to be a bit dwarfed by this one. I potentially could have made the two into one, but I did not. Yeah, it's sort of ironic now I think about it. I might use glowstone for the lighting. Hello, cat. Right, I need to get this cat inside. Hello, cat. Okay, so I've got all my kitties. That guy's still stubbornly standing outside. Right, I'm just going to put blocks underneath him until he moves. Shoot. Shoot. No, not into the drowned. Bad drowned. Shoot. Go into the place with the things. Shoo. Go on. Go on. Shoo. Bad villager. Alright, fine, don't. So, suggestions for the wall material. Because I know what the floor's going to be made out of. So now I'm going to need 5 regular netherrack. Gonna slowly work my way down the building. If it was bigger, I could probably do something a bit more fancy, but I think for now, the checker pattern floor. So I can't help but notice this looks like, is it Flemish brick? Not too sure. So I need 4. Well, I got 3, right. Got 2 left. Make me one of those. Let's put some lights up for now. Okay, all my cats are nicely parked. I know they can get out, they just don't. Where did I get 12 bread from? I don't know. Alright, I've used nearly all my dark oak. Any suggestions for the walls would be good. I'd rather not make it too dark and grim looking. That might get a little, you know, tiresome. But I have everything but birch wood and spruce wood available.
Hey.
Hello.
Do you want to keep talking to yourself, or
I'm fine with you being here.
Alright, cool.
It's probably going to be helpful to not have to talk all the time.
Yeah.
Nah, my ribcage looks messed up today. It's good.
Well, you know, at least you're, you know, still able to talk and play Minecraft, you know.
Well, I mean,
the essentials.
Well, it's more the, I might as well stream and try and entertain other people, as I'm not going to be doing anything else otherwise. I'd just be playing on the realm instead of the single player. Someday I might manage to chop down all these trees and all the leaves will disappear. But it is probably not this day.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure what the plan is for later. Might be streaming some from the realm with Omegon. Not sure what his plans are. He might be playing Euro Truck. I know he said he wanted to stream, as he's not been able to for the last week or so. It's been most tiresome for him.
I think I'm gonna get my Twitter back up today. Well,
so you can follow all the Otter Twitters?
I mean, that's one of the things on the list, yeah.
There's some good boys on there. I could move into my personal Discord. That's fine with me. It's just people were here when I started. Right then.
Are you saying that to me, or?
Talking to the chat. Yeah, we're technically in a patron and invited people server.
Yeet.
And I am not in a position to invite people.
Yeet. Pizza, pasta, put it in a box.
Interesting. Hello, Omegon. Can I inquire as to what your plans for later are so I can attempt to fit mine around them? Braining. Okay, so I've gotten oak wood. I guess I'm going to walk around the village a bit, see which buildings look nice next to each other, and go from there. Because that one looks really stark, but looks quite pleasant. Might do.
How many how many of these buildings did you build?
Most of them. The big towers were already here. I moved and extended the fountain. That little orangey terracotta-y one was already here. The library was already here. The various map makers' shops were there. The two buildings down the end here were there, and that tower. But in fact, I've got a map that I can show you all the upgrades on. So I haven't got week 1, because I made good decisions. But so, the episode 2 map, I had added those 3 houses, that one, and those 2. So I added... So initially there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 buildings here. And then I've added more to it each time. And I've got this one, which is the episode 9 map, which is... Let's just update that one. Getting there. So now I need to remember that I needed to cook more netherrack.
Are you quite far from spawn, or?
Nope, I am very near spawn. Which is how, after the Woodland Mansion trip, I deleted my bed and then wandered back to spawn. So, I'm thinking of oak wood for the church infills. Because I think it'll look alright. It's kind of flat, but yeah, I'm thinking, do I go with that style of windows? Or do I go for that style?
I would say...
So the upside down T or the upside down or the U?
I'd go with the first one. Well, if you're making it a church, then the one with the 2 window things would probably look better.
I'll see what the chat thinks, because I value their input. No, you. Got him. I'm not putting C-shaped windows in, that would be difficult. I mean, do you mean a Z like that? Because that's just an I at that point.
Somebody just sent me a Death Grips meme who I thought said they hated Death Grips, and I feel very proud right now.
Yeah. Not quite sure what the beep beep is for. don't know. Deja vu. I have forgotten this thing before. Right, so I've drained out the church floor. Ugh. So the plan will be I'm going to have the, I guess, the classic sort of big window down this end. Right, you're talking about the traffic outside. Yeah, they'll do that. So for now, until I've got...
Skog, give me mods so I can time out Omegron.
No.
Damn it.
I already removed his mod powers earlier.
Just double remove them by giving me mod.
Nah, I won't be doing that just yet.
Damn.
Just yet, anyway. There's time.
Hmm.
So I need to put a roof on here. I'm thinking either jungle wood or acacia wood for the roof. Not too sure though. This looks a very depressing flat little building, but it will improve. So because I just kind of like the aesthetic, I'm going to go and buy more blocks. Right, no. You know what? I'll buy one more. And some regular brick. There we go. Is that going to be enough? You're going to upgrade now? Ooh! He will buy nether quartz.
That's really good.
Yeah. So if I can get a fortune pickaxe and just go to the nether for a bit, I can get...
Aren't you not allowed to mine?
I'm not allowed to mine things I can get. I can mine a bit, but I'm trying to not mine stone.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's dull. Almost soon using TNT for mining. It's a bit all over the place, really. I mean, the rules are inconsistent and change depending on how things are. So I'm going to put a nice stone brick there. Stone brick there. Stone brick there. All these stone bricks can be visible, but how it goes not being in college. No, that's the other thing. Sorry, the age you are would be college in the UK. But what you call college, we call university. Because, you know, we do.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. Oops. That's already that. That is already that. Okay. So, 2, 3. Corner cube. Now I'm thinking the roof is going to come about halfway up here, so I might do another layer up for the tower. I don't know. Ow. And I guess to... I'm going to use the U-shaped windows on the upper floor. And you put a solid wall there.
Sorry, were you asking me how not being in college is, or is that somebody else?
You, as to my knowledge, well, you were not in high school,
Yeah.
which is because
I mean,
we have
I'm also
college.
not in I'm also not in college though, so I mean,
Well, not yet, but no, in
give
the
it 2
UK,
months.
yeah, in the UK, you have high school up until 16, then you have college from 16 to 18.
Hmm. That's weird.
It be how it be.
Does in the UK does your required education end after the 8th grade?
I don't. How old is that?
That's like what's 17 minus? Wait, what's it's like 14,
Okay, what age is really the easiest one to go with?
like 14 years old.
No, you have to be in school until you're 18 now.
Oh, okay then. No.
So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I actually have spare. Yay. At some point I'm going to have to make a lot of glass, but I need to buy lots of glass for that, as I can buy glass.
Stein, put in the chat if you want me to send the death grips thing I just got. And not being in high school is really fantastic, but now I feel like I have no purpose and I can feel my brain cells killing themselves.
Understandable. Have a nice day. That's why I'm doing active things, like playing Minecraft while I'm waiting for my health to improve. Yay. 2, 4, 7.
My friend just put it in the server as well, Stein, but I'll send it directly to you.
So I need to put a nice big window there sometime, but for now, it's kind of long and thin. You see, in certain bits of the UK you do that, because where I'm from, Omegon, we have high school, middle school, and primary school, which is not the same throughout the UK. You know, because consistency is good, right?
Oof.
So I'm going to make some seats to go in here. It's going to cover up a lot of the floor, which is inconvenient, but expected. So I need to make 1, 2.
But yeah, the mashup is Snake Eater and Lord of the Game.
Fancy.
And the the first comment is, "Why are there tears in my eyes?"
I could put a little bed on the second floor, but that wouldn't be very useful because the villagers can't actually climb up there. But yeah, I think that looks not unpleasant. Just need to get, you know, more wood. Okay, there's less villagers just out in the lake now. Now I could put a lectern in here as well. But, I don't know. It's got a sort of odd bit here. I might turn into more of a sort of herb gardening thing.
Pretty sure Minecraft is going to be the only reason that my generation knows what a lectern is.
Oofed. I would hope not.
I mean, I didn't know what it was until the update came out, so...
Is it just me seeing that?
You saying what?
My minecart's just drifting.
Oh no, I see that.
Hmm. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Right, I can't get into here. Yeah, again, because this is a beachside thing and it doesn't really get any rain, I've just done lots of flat roofs, which is lazy, but convenient. Okay, pressure plate. This. Why are there? How? Why are there more golems in here now? Hmm. Okay, well I've got all the blocks I needed, so I can put those back in there. That back in there. That can go in there for now. Miscellaneous wood blocks, sand drive blocks, food can go in there. I have 12 bread, and I have no idea where I got this bread from, but it's food, so okay then. I need to buy a new axe. Why are there so many golems? Please tell me. I need to know.
Because Minecraft doesn't know how to fix its game.
It seems like a really odd glitch. Like, it wouldn't be so bad if there was also, like, having loads of golems, if it was also capped to an amount per amount of villagers. I've seen pandas. I've only seen in screenshots, though, from other people on the same server I'm in. I gather they're a fun little side project, but they don't do anything. Kind of like actual pandas.
Same with the polar bears and the foxes. Really.
Yeah,
I think they might be trying to promote some sort of conservation by
yeah.
making kids like the animals, because all of them are like, are foxes endangered?
No.
Okay, well,
Foxes
all of
are a
them are either
problem.
all of them are either endangered or people want them to stop being killed.
Yeah, that kind of thing. So, you know, it's a nice flavour. Like, you know, it'd be weird if the only things you found were, like, the undead and, like, chickens, pigs, and cows. And sheep. Polar bears, they might look friendly, but they're not.
Well, if you get too close to their cubs, they'll fuck you up.
We were doing so well. Never
What?
mind. Never mind.
What, did something happen on the stream?
I was still attempting to keep it family friendly-ish.
Did I say something?
Yeah, it's fine, don't worry.
What did I say?
In something that they could do to up them.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, turtles. Ah, hello, Merc.
I'm sorry.
Yes, I believe there is a lady in the chat who has some interest in potentially legally acquiring a firearm, and you seem like an optimal person for this, considering your collection. And I do add the legally obtaining, because, you know, don't want to encourage illegal gun ownership. That would be,
Hey Merc. Also, Stein, listen. Minecraft didn't always have a libtard agenda, but then Microsoft bought it. Okay.
I mean, look at the villagers.
Dude,
There's something
actually
there.
that's a good point. Oy vey, dude. Ash, I don't always ruin everything. All right, I'm a gamer.
At
Ash,
least,
You're moving into a black neighborhood. You absolutely need a firearm.
yeah.
And that's something you should tell your nephews, Skog.
I I'm trying to think of a way of framing this which wouldn't sound completely awful, but they live in a small village in like the middle of the vaguely posh bit of the UK.
Okay, so they wouldn't have much of a problem with what I just said.
Might just not understand. I don't know. They're young.
What are black?
Well, I know they've been to London, so it's not like it's a completely alien concept to them, and all of kids' TV is the most diverse. Not, it's not really a rainbow of diversity, though, is it? It's more a sort of, grayscale.
Like, I hear the diversity mobile right now.
Probably coming to get my spoons. It's funny because people have been arrested for having spoons. Allegedly. Although, admittedly, this is allegedly based on their own Twitter feeds. The police wouldn't lie, would they?
Merc, can you make a donation to this stream by buying Ash a firearm?
That's not a donation to me. Like, that wouldn't work.
No, but it's a donation to the GSL because it keeps Ash alive to get Skog laid. So there you go.
Can't believe you've done this, Nellis.
They don't know what that means. It's fine. Skog, it's just that Skog needs to have someone lay him down because of his bad back. Right? See? There you go.
You've done this. You, me, not believing this. Okay, I've potentially doubled my pumpkin output. Exciting news.
Mark, I have a question. Are you ever in the room when Aiden is recording videos? Because I swear I've heard you grunt in the background of one or two of her videos that I've watched.
Hmm.
I mean, if Merc is still here.
He may be. Merc has I guess, currently on hiatus character in the D&D campaign on over on Nullus's channel, which we're trying to play on Saturdays, but Nullus was busy doing graduating stuff, like some kind of almost adult.
Come back to me in 2 months, Skog. Okay.
Just think, before you graduate college, you'll probably be able to drink. Legally.
No.
Oh.
Before I graduate. I thought you meant before I started it. And I was
No.
no.
Come. Ooh, there's a cat. Yeah, I might see if I can get some turtles into the village, but I will need, oops, a silk touch pickaxe for that, as otherwise the eggs can be broken, and that's sad, because you're just, killing the unborn. I gather that's a very controversial subject.
Think of your nephews, Skog.
Yeah, they're alive, they're fine. So I've got quite a lot more oak wood. Yes, I was using Merc's character as a as an NPC for the last session. Cool. Well, as I say, your character is still there. They are, to my knowledge, still alive. So just let us know. We couldn't do it without the most wholesome orc in existence.
Half orc.
That gets quite tiresome, in case you
Make
can't
an
tell.
Excel page and document everything. Why? Skog, am I allowed to say autistic as an insult on this stream?
I would think it rude if you didn't.
Okay, I'm gonna take that as a maybe. Stein, you're acoustic.
So I've got plenty of arrows. I need to get some of those corner blocks. Corner blocks, there they are. And I need to get 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh. Ow. Sorry, someone just went crack in my ribcage when I stretched.
That's
It's
not
reassuring. It's fine. I'm going to the hospital like in a week and a half. Yeah, renovating a house is it's nice if it's a, you know, part-timing project or a full-time job. But when you kind of have to fit it around everything else, then it's awkward.
See, Stein, the first time I drink, I'm probably going to end up joining a VC while someone is live streaming, so I won't need to document it myself.
Modern problems, modern solutions.
Pretty much.
So now I'm going to have 2 corner posts, 2 corner posts. Put a floor in. Now the villagers shouldn't be able to get up here, but just in case.
Just in case. Places zombie spawner.
Ow. Okay, yeah, there's 2 stories. That might explain it. I forgot I needed another floor. Whoops.
Pizza, pasta, put it in the box.
So, that's going there. Oops. You know what, I'm going to come back to this when I've got more of the bits I need. But we have the tower mostly done. Need to put the roof on next. Now I'm thinking acacia wood might work quite nicely for the roof, considering what the rest of it's made of.
You should make the roof out of
I could make out of netherrack, but that would be...
Well, that'd be weird though, because that's what your floor is.
Yeah.
I'd make it out of chiseled stone. Or not chiseled stone, but just like normal stone bricks kind of deal.
But I'm making out of stairs. Which I could do, but I would need so much stone. I could
How do
make it out
you
of brick.
wait? How do you get stone with how you're doing your thing?
I'm buying it from the stonemason.
Oh.
I can buy the chiseled ones.
Hmm.
Yeah. Sounds fun. Merc. Icon words. I need to go back to harvesting wool. That's something I need to do. Yeah. Sounds fun.
Skog, we should wait. Merc, are you in the same room as Aiden right now?
So if you want, I can jump into my server so we can use the VC there.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, but if he's in the same room as Aiden, then he's probably yelling at people in that VC
Understandable.
kind of deal. Because, you know, they use each other as a proxy sometimes.
Come on, level up. There you go. And you're buying pumpkins. How about you? You're not buying anything good. You're the master one. You're gonna drown, possibly. Why are you like this? Why are all of my best ones falling in the sea repeatedly?
This is so sad.
Okay, he's selling lanterns. I kind of want to get some lanterns to go in there. Right. Why is he like this? My best butcher is just swimming out to sea for no apparent reason.
His people need him.
Yeah, apparently. Right, I need to try...
You need to try one.
So the villager got stuck in here, and apparently could not get out. So I do think...
Did he get deleted?
It was a baby one, so it's not as bad for the town, but it's, you know, it's not good.
I mean, you could just murder it.
Murder what? The corpse?
Oh, it already died, okay.
Yeah. It's not good, but I don't know how I'm meant to stop them getting in the sea, other than putting a fence up around everything. Is that... Has he actually gone that far out? He has. Oh. That is very, very tedious of that villager.
You okay, buddy?
Yeah, my master butcher has wandered off. That glitch has happened again. No, it hasn't. It stopped. Okay, he's in the boat.
Dude, the thing where the boat thing happens is really very, very homosexual. Like, it kept happening to me in the realm.
Yeah, it happened to me loads on stream.
And it's even worse because I can't jump out because the lag just teleports me even faster back to the boat.
I think, for me, the boat isn't even there.
Yeah, that
Like,
happens
I
every
would
other
have to put a
time.
bed down to get out of it, or just log in and out of the server.
Omegon, more like Omega Gay.
Yeah, I'm currently an Omegon server, so... And Nullus appears to be wanting to be possibly removed from that server.
I mean, I don't care.
Understandable.
I can harass you in any of the other several servers that you're in, so I mean...
Yeah. Um...
And I've already gotten most of the people that I enjoy talking to in my server, or they're in your server as well, so... I
Yeah.
mean... Eat, basically.
Understandable. Okay, I need to get some more jungle wood for the floor. Hello, cats. So yeah, I think more fencing going up around the village will be required. But that's really annoying, because why would the villagers just casually jump in the sea?
Oh yeah, I
Nice.
heard about that. I heard about that, Merc.
Yeah. Can't imagine him wanting to be in a plane for that long, so I'm assuming you're gonna, like, put him on, like, a cargo ship and just ship him. Just make sure he's got plenty to drink.
I've heard that some people like to, do... Oh, I can't say that when you're... Well, would they... Hmm.
I don't have a subscribe star. I have a Streamlabs, because people made me get one.
Skog,
Yeah.
can I say edibles on stream?
I mean, in the context of that, yeah?
Okay. I've heard that some people like to take a lot of edibles before they go on a flight. So...
I mean, having a nice amount of food beforehand is probably a good plan. So I know when I've, like, airline food for me is always really expensive. Okay, you're whispering so quietly you can't actually be heard.
Do you talk about edibles?
You just sound like a robot now.
Can we go on to your server so that I'm not lagging?
I'm gonna go with a yes. Ooh. Okay. Let's... Bloop. Okay. I've not already been saying what I've been doing for a while. I've just been sort of getting on with stuff while talking to Nullus, because it's conversation, and it feels less like I'm just talking for the sake of talking. So I'm going to put the next floor in here now. And that means the main structure of the tower, at least, is complete. I just need to get some more wood to make the top bit. Because at the moment, I need to put a roof on this side and put a window in. Yeah, I think that'll have to be a time though, Ash, when I am able to remain conscious while in a flight. Which I do not imagine is today. Why do I have cactus? think the wedding might be moved up. Ah, so. But it was next year, or is it this? I have no idea anymore. I'm not. I've moved to my server. I mean, I can't tell if you've joined or not, but I can't hear you. Well, 9 people watching. Well, to the 9 people who are watching, if there's anything you'd want me to do, explain better, just let me know in the chat, and I will try and do this. And if you're watching this later, if you want to put it in the comments section, I can try and include it in the next episode, where possible. As I can play Minecraft on my own any day, but playing with other people requires them to want to watch. So I'm going to try and make it so people want to watch. Huzzah! I'm being a little slow today because my ribcage has mostly tried to escape. It does this. It's just an inconvenience mostly. Yeah. What am I needing to do right now? Pick up saplings. Saplings are useful. Saplings can be used to make more trees. What can you do with turtles? Right, so when you have baby turtles, I think they take a day to grow up. And in that day, they at the end of that day, or 2 days, or 3 days, I'm not quite sure. I would have to check. They shed their shells when they grow up. I'm not aware of that being a thing that turtles can actually do, but that's what they do in the game.
There we go.
And those turtle shells can be used to make armor. Specifically, I believe, a helmet.
Can you hear me?
Yes, you don't have to talk like a robot.
Oh,
So
well,
I can
I'm
tell
trying
you're
to
putting
talk.
it on.
Well, I'm trying to talk slow, so if I do robot...
No,
it
because if
comes
you
up
robot, it comes out worse.
slow. Okay, I'll talk really fast then.
That's also not useful. I could probably try and find some deals, but I need Silk Touch, and I've not got a villager that can do that yet. However, getting a Silk Touch villager is on my to-do list. I need to start the, I guess, the college or whatever I'm going to build first. I'm going to try not to sneeze too much. Excuse me. Now, those are pillages over there. I kind of don't have to deal with that right now. I could, but I'd rather not. Stein, why are you doing this to me? Whose Discord have you linked?
It would be this one. You have a problem with this one?
Not exactly, but I'm going to have to start paying attention to it now and moderating it.
Don't worry about it.
I literally just use this as a place to dump work images and talk to people sometimes.
Well, you have like 10 nice people in the chat.
Oh yeah, and I'm sure at least some of them are probably at work. Or do not feel like talking to random people on the internet. Or other random people on the internet.
Stein, what's popping?
What's popping? Is I've got to spend some time with my dad.
Is
It
that
pops.
a good pop or a bad pop?
That's a good pop.
Oh, nice. Hey! Hey!
Hey,
Mr. Merc,
Hello.
welcome.
what is a good word, my dudes?
Merc, what's popping, dude?
I am doing the dishes and I'm making myself some lunch. Doing the
So-
adult things.
Sounds nice.
Isn't that supposed to be Aiden's job though?
Oof.
Well, it's leftovers from the dinner we had, so yeah,
Right.
it was your job.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
Hey. So I've killed one of the villagers, however they have kept going and have disappeared off somewhere over there. Huzzah!
Merc, are Nuka and Bill coming for the convention that you talked to me about? That was happening in PA? Once you're unmuted, I guess.
So if you want to shill things, just
You're
try and
talking
keep
about
them...
the ICMI?
I don't know what it's called. I just remember he said I should come, and then I was like, that's a bruh
Yeah, we
moment.
got-
I'm in college.
2 events. We got ICMI and then we've got
Mines IRL?
yeah, Mine's IRL is the other one we're going to.
Yeah.
And both of those are late August, correct?
Yeah, about that. It's 16th, 17th, 18th for ICMI, and then 31st for Mine's IRL.
What am I doing?
Yeah, whatever happened to Tekkit?
I don't know. I'm not familiar with it as a brand. I've heard of it,
Wait a
but I don't really know what it does.
Wait. When did you say that the first event was?
16th through the 18th in Chicago.
That's the one you have to
Tekkit
pay like. That's the one you have to pay like $200 to get to, isn't it?
A bit more than that. Because
Yeah.
Mine's IRL is like $150.
Wow.
Well, fuck that.
Yeah, Tekkit was a Minecraft mod that put equivalent exchange and industrial craft and all that shit together into one digestible package. And SB Crafted, I want to say, made a skin that was accessible for all the modded items in the game.
Ah. As an aside, I'm attempting to keep this stream PG. I have not been doing too well so far, but there is at least the attempt.
It's not PG. This is a family-friendly Minecraft server.
That was the intention. What type of firearm are you currently racking?
No, I'm playing with magnets.
Ah. So I can't see who's making the noise, so I just assumed Merc.
Do you not have a second monitor up?
Yeah, and it's watching the stream chat.
I see.
I'm doing other illicit things right now.
Ah. Well, as long as you're doing them responsibly.
Well, responsibly and legally. So.
There's loads of golems in there now. I might have to go and deal with them.
Is that really a glitch? Are there supposed to be that many?
I don't know. I mean, there's quite a lot of villagers, and there's not that many golems. Like, I've seen it where this space would just be golems, but that's still a lot of golems. So I'm probably going to try and get up on a rooftop and use my bow to great effect. So I'm going to knock out that piece of fence, come over to here.
So if you aggro one of them, do they all aggro?
Nope. I'm just going to try and get a few of them aggroed. Now once I've
Stein,
killed
what do
these
you-
3, I will demonstrate the slightly better solution.
Stein, what
Notes?
did you think of Lord of the Snake?
I gave that a. I'll give that a 7.5.
I'd give it an 8, dude.
I mean, maybe it's just because I'm not a huge Metal Gear fan.
No, I've never played Metal Gear, but the mix is nice.
Hmm.
Waiting to have your head then. You can't say that around her.
What, that I've never played Metal Gear?
Thank God she's in the other room.
Listen, you know, if someone wants to buy me Metal Gear, I'll play it, but I'm not paying money for it.
You know, it'd be a shame if somebody said that it was a little bit overrated.
Oh, you're very lucky. Very, very lucky she's in the other room. She would hop through this room.
Now
I
this.
feel like I
might
feel like
go bad.
Stein probably has access to the technology to hop through a screen.
No. Hey, Merc,
Yo,
want some Bitcoin?
can I buy weed with it?
You can buy a lot of things with it.
I need to hire the services of an assassin.
Is this
Okay.
for a certain German person of your acquaintance?
Merc, aren't you an assassin?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Okay.
I mean, if he can get in contact with Dankula, he knows that dude who was on Mad Lads. So,
Oh yeah, the mercenary. Yeah.
yeah, well, quote unquote, mercenary.
Retired, of course.
Excuse me. He is a
You're
private
excused.
contractor, sir.
Won't be spoken to in such an undignified way.
So as you can see, the magma blocks I've put around the base of the tower will slowly burn the golems to death.
This is so sad.
I'm not quite sure the autocorrect was originally, but God Baby never played Metal Gear.
I am God, baby.
Oh, okay.
I think. I will be right back.
I am out of arrows.
Where do you think you're going right now? Huh?
Well, now I have to play the waiting game, because I'm stuck here with no arrows.
Skog, your efficiency would make Penny proud.
Yeah, I generally use these towers. But I've yet to build one. I actually got the parts of this last stream. I was going to make like a nice big one with like trapdoors over it, but I didn't. Are you gonna... You an angry fella? I don't think he's an angry fella.
No, he's more of the passive-aggressive type.
You're more of a
It's like, he doesn't seem angry, kills me.
No, he's really looking at you. Oh, okay, never mind. Do they forgive you after you die?
Yeah. Still inconvenient though.
Jesus forgives. I do not.
Shovel, and then the bow. Okay, so that was fun. I managed to get 23 iron from that, and the village is a bit more empty. Put those away. Now I need to get lots and lots of acacia wood today. Carpet derivatives. Also need to get some food. Because I did bring that butcher back to shore, so hopefully he's not died again. Screw you, dolphin. But yeah, it's currently night time, so... Yeah, so the actual bit I was meant to be doing today, got this nice little farm, this other nice little farm, and by dint of putting a farmhouse on it... Yup, there we go. Hey, another little farm. So we have beef farm, we've got a chicken farm and a sheep farm, and then a second sheep farm and a pig farm. Excuse me. I'm just sniffling all the time now. That's lovely. Right.
I need to optimize my layouts in Minecraft.
How so?
Oh, I build everything everywhere as opposed to like getting everything organized, you know?
Well, I've been doing a lot of work with that kind of thing on my streams. So if you need any minor amount of advice, I guess, on the whole how I'm laying out a town.
Well, God, that server you brought me into on what was it? 7 Days to Die.
Hmm.
Just watching, just looking at everything that you had built and the way that you had built it, really. I mean, I was only there for what, like 5 minutes.
I'm not too sure.
It gave me a
I
lot of
don't.
inspiration about the game.
Well, that's good. So, that's the updated map for the stream so far, as we've got just past the 2-hour mark. I need to put a roof on this church, though. So it's made quite a lot of progress from this one for episode 2 to this one for episode 9. If nothing, it's just, if nothing else rather, it's just a lot denser with the population. I need to remember to sleep, otherwise I'm going to get phantoms soon. I also need to go and collect some TNT. By collect some TNT, kill some creepers, and steal their TNT, making litnuffs. But actually, if I want to go out too far, I should get more arrows. Because arrows will keep me alive, because they can knock things away from me. I also need to go to a butcher, not you. There's a Fletcher. There we go. Bread will suffice. Tasty, tasty bread.
Does anybody remember that show, Queer Eye for the Straight Guy?
Nope.
I'm wondering if that would fly this and in this time frame.
Probably not.
It's like a late '90s, early 2000s show, I want to say.
I'm not familiar. I guess the window of acceptability on a lot of things has moved drastically in the last few years. As the circle tightens ever smoke closer of what is acceptable on different platforms.
It's the quickening. The time is nearly upon us.
I don't know, but it's more the comedians that were, you know, popular a few years ago, of just never hear about them anymore. Or if you do, it's because they've completely changed. Not just their, like, act, but, like, their personality, and it's kind of a bit odd. It's like, oh, I've not seen this show in a while, I'll watch an episode. This is like when I'm at my parents', because they have a TV. And it's just like, oh, this is different. Apparently it's on Netflix.
My God, not even Monty Python's safe.
I mean, the Knights Who Say Ni. We have, I believe, discussed the possibility of what that was meant to be poking fun at.
Yep.
Not going to say what that is on stream, but for the educated, you may be able to work it out quite easily. By the educated on Python. By which I mean Monty Python and not the coding software. Is it coding software, or is that like tautology?
Just a language.
Python, yeah, it's a language.
Okay. Because I've used Python because I had to download it for one of my 3D printers.
I've got a wonderful lull here right now. Whoa, that's my dog going crazy.
Ah,
Shush. I've got a wonderful lull going on right now since I haven't got anything to do between now and work tonight, and then I've got tomorrow night off.
yeah.
But everything's going to be running on the D&D campaign, so.
Yep. That's on the.
But the plan is tonight, well, right now, supposedly, after I get my food done and after I finish this chore that I'm running right now, probably going to practice more speedrunning.
Ah,
Or something, I don't know.
sounds fun.
Told short fat otaku he better let me on a stream or I'll beat him. I told him I know where you live. He's like, no, please. I'm like, we must play Mega Man X. Reminds me of that scene from Tommy Boy. But after he hit me on the head with a hammer many times, I gave up my gun.
Let's get the end wall done.
Like, I got a wife and kids at home.
Ah, you work fast on that one? Didn't think you were getting married until the end of until next year.
Well, we were shooting for June next year, but we might just do the courthouse wedding and then have the ceremony in June next year.
That's probably the easiest way of doing it, to be honest. That's what I was planning on doing. Ugh, that was a while ago now.
Yeah, it's mostly
whole-
for economic tax reasons. It's easier to be
Yeah.
on the system and figuring it out as we go, you know what I mean?
Understandable. No, I remember a while ago I had a friend of mine go, "Oh yeah, I could marry you and your girlfriend." I'm like, okay. It was kind of phrased in such a way that it was going to happen, not that I had a say in it. But,
Yeah, well, what do you think Nuka did?
yeah, understandable.
You're going to get with this woman, you're going to make her have a child, and that child shall be mine.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what.
I don't know, that kind of sounds like you're speaking to the devil.
Speaking to the devil,
Yeah, to him. Directly.
well, it is Nuka, so.
That cross looks a bit obnoxious, it being the same colour wood. I might change it to dark wood.
It's funny with the new, because I'd been out of Minecraft for like years, and then I found out they added like this new banner system that you're able to fucking, excuse me, you're able to make your own banners.
Mm.
So I started making just a bunch of like American flag looking things and posting them everywhere.
Yeah, I've done those. I've made the Varangian Guard one that we've always used in the what's it called, like the Ark server.
Yeah.
So that's been everywhere. I have not used it on this server, as it is not really that relevant.
No, I think you should make that cross out of posts.
I'm thinking I might make it out of the dark oak, or the regular oak. There we go. And go upstairs, patch this bit in.
Now, Merc, here's where you can procure some herbage.
What's that?
Procure your herbage.
That's literally what I'm doing right now.
So I think I'm going to use the dark oak for the seating.
For any nephews in the future that are listening to this, we are
Cooking
zoologists.
discussion.
We're cooking.
Yeah.
Getting a nice place to buy Like, 'cause I know some places I've been, I can get, what's it called? Like, I know I used to live near a Sainsbury's, which had, like quarter of an aisle was just spices, and it was so good, because you could get all the different combinations, whereas now I live near a B&M, and I can get something called a meat seasoning. And it's good, don't get me wrong, but, you know, it's not the same.
Just go to your local apothecary.
Yeah, I sadly don't have one of those here. Right, so I'm going to need some glass to make the end window.
And I believe we are actually done procuring the essences. It took me 2 days. Because I'm lazy.
Ooh, You're a weaponsmith, you're not a butcher. Where's the butcher gone? Well, the butcher is gone. Okay. It's 2.5 hours into the stream. Wow. Okay then. I should probably find something more interesting to do, because I've just been sort of stumbling around.
24-hour stream. 24-hour stream. 24-hour stream. 24-hour stream.
A lot. I think I streamed 9, had been anticipating streaming 12 hours a few days ago.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was over 12.
Yeah, we didn't stream the last 3 hours though, because YouTube was down.
Oh, jeez, yeah. What was going on with that?
I don't know, it was very inconvenient.
It was it's lined right up with the whole Boxhead apocalypse shit. Oh my god, dude. I'm watching some of these guys on the right wing just grifting so fucking hard from that Boxhead apocalypse thing.
Oh,
I mean,
it's
there's guys
hey,
who-
they're going to demonetize us, please give us money.
Well,
It's
it's
just
not
like-
just that, but it's just like the same people that have been getting copyright strike after copyright strike and community guideline strike after guideline strike. It's like, guys, you know, I don't think your channel was demonetized because of your...
Because of your leaning, it's because you're
right
bad at
wing.
YouTubing.
Exactly. Especially this one guy who's
Okay,
got
I'm
over
back.
100,000 subs right now. Just freaking, it's detestable. Just watching him screech about, you know, well, they're coming after me because I'm right wing. It's like, no, dude. You've had how many channels? 7 channels?
Would this be a Mr. Sinatra Says?
Whoops, cat's out of the bag.
I keep
Well,
finding
if any
channels...
of you guys need help, I already have the solutions for you, other than YouTube. If you want to get off it, just
Yeah,
waiting.
I'll go back to working at the shop.
No, I only found... I can only keep noticing he has all this many channels, because back in the day, when he was doing stuff with Irate Bear and Drunken Uncle that I wanted to watch, he still does things, I just don't want to watch them. I would be so too, you know, the inevitable channels that would occur, and occur, and occur. And as he's bringing them back into usefulness, I keep unsubscribing from them. I've got like 400 subs on my main channel, like, channels I'm sub to. So it's just like, I can't be able to go through the list and pick out the ones I don't want anymore.
Right. You know, it's the same thing. As they come up, I unsubscribe. Like, it's just... There's this one gun tuber
He's
that I
such a
really enjoyed,
miserable
and then,
bastard.
like,
That really doesn't help him.
there was this one gun tuber that I used to watch, and then, like, he took a hard turn, and I'm just like, sorry, dude, I can't watch you anymore. He's actively attacking his audience.
Yeah, that's never a good move.
Yeah.
Dude, there was this one YouTuber I used to watch. I think it was like Aiden Paddle or something, dude. And then
God,
it turned
I know
out,
what you're talking about.
it turned out that she was like totally gay and she was dating this like piece of shit dude. So I unsubbed. Yeah.
Fucking sits around, hangs out on Minecraft fucking Let's Play streams.
Dude, what? Honestly,
Oh,
man, what a
dear.
loser.
Huzzay! Alright, I don't actually have many flowers available, so I'm just going to make a little garden out of just red flowers.
I have a freshly ground 8er. I am a happy man today. Little thing, my dude.
Hmm.
Spoon clank. That's about it. Peace.
Now, sadly, I can't get any grass to grow on here, but I might be able to put some little frontages on it. Okay, there's now a golem in the fountain. I can't
Oh,
believe
this
it's
I
done.
gotta see. Hold on, let me get back to your channel.
What am I looking for? I'm looking for siding.
The epoch of something is like the absolute of something, isn't it?
The Apex, yes.
Yeah, it's like a.
I can't run both audio devices at the same time. Like, I've got to mute. I can't.
You don't need to listen
Yeah.
to the stream to watch it.
Well,
There you
that's the thing. I'm like, I'm not.
Ah.
What's that rose garden?
I had some space to fill. It looked nice, I had hoped.
Oh, it did
So,
look nice.
should I make another golem hunting tower tonight?
Isn't that basically just like you build a tower and put herdy things around it?
Pretty much.
Do you need another one?
I mean, it couldn't hurt. So I need to hope all the villagers have gone to bed. Then I stack up 2 diorites. And then...
No smoking on stream, please.
Who?
No smoking on stream.
He's eating.
Not this one.
And I've just realised, you know what this bow has left?
No arrows.
Barely any bow.
Bruh. Just
guys,
start
I'm
throwing snowballs at him.
I'm gonna go take off. I'm gonna go plot a murder suicide. So,
Okay.
Have fun.
Have fun with that.
deuces.
No, this is single player, I'm afraid. Thank you for watching the stream. I've been a bit distracted by people coming in and talking to me, which has been very helpful because I'm a bit under the weather
pain.
today. Yeah. Those villagers better not step up here. I'm just gonna break the
Step
bow.
up.
It'll be fine.
Gamers step up. Bro, you're so impatient. You couldn't just wait for them to die.
I was hoping I'd break the bow, but I haven't yet.
That's a bro moment.
So that is a fairly safe way of getting rid of troublesome amounts of golems. There we go. But yeah, this is single player mode. I'm playing on a... how? Ow! Okay, that was my fault.
What did you say how about?
There is a
Oh.
villager that has gotten up on top of that tower, so the villagers can climb ladders. Which means my house is no longer safe. Axe, shield, torches, food, shovel, hoe, filler. There we go.
Anything going to that hopper?
I will check, but I have my emeralds at least. Oh, the villagers are going to fall off, aren't they? Right, I'm going to have to go get some fences.
I don't think they'll just walk off of the edge of things.
They do.
Oh, never mind.
Villagers are not intelligent. They are the small brain individuals.
They're what we in the profession call non-intelligent. Stein, I figured you'd be in the swamp this time of day.
No. No.
You're not
The
one for
stream is
crowds?
better.
Understandable. I need some stained glass for the main church window. Are there any suggestions from the chat what colour dye I should use for the glass?
Probably red or blue or yellow.
Yeah, the church kind of had a demonic theme to it, so I'd say red.
Okay, I can do that. I've got colour red. Can't imagine where I'm
Demonic
getting
church.
all of these, you know, poppies from. Just,
You're a bad person.
yeah, well. So I'm going to put the window in there, and I'm going to use... Now, I was going to have the... I'm going to put a crucifix in the window, because, you know, well, cross. It's not a crucifix unless it's got a Jesus on it. For the technicality, for anyone who cares. So, if I'm going to do that, I will need to brain better. So I'm going to need 2 different colours of glass. So I have plain glass, and I can buy plain glass, and I can buy other plain glass and dye it. So should I have red for all the windows, and then something else for the main window, or should I have plain glass for the regular windows? I hear what you're saying, Ash. It may be rather difficult, but I will attempt to... I'm trying to go for a slightly more cheerful aesthetic, but... No, bad villager. Okay, back inside. Back inside.
Red and black shouldn't be too hard. That's just poppies and squids.
Yeah, poppies and squids. That should be manageable.
And you're like, you know, on the ocean.
Yeah, but in which orientation? Should I have...
The same as the Varangian flag.
I can't do that though, because that's a 2x3, and I'm in a 3x3.
Just make it work, man.
So how did I not see that? I have 4 ink. I will go and buy some glass. Is this fella selling glass? No. I've gone a bit sidetracked.
You're allowed to mine sand, aren't you?
Oh, I've got loads of sand, but I've got a guy who can sell me glass. So I can level him up by buying glass off him. Can I... Yeah, I'm going to go harvest some crops, so I can get a few more emeralds. Doop-a-doo, doop-a-doo, doop-a-doo. Doop-a-doo, doop-a-doo.
Skog is from Moldova.
I'm from the West Midlands. I have what is generally considered, at least with certain ways I have my accent, of being the unintelligent accent of the UK. It's quite easy, really. You just have to talk a bit slower and make all your words sound a bit like you're having a stroke. It's quite simple, really.
Are you an Australian now?
No, this is the Birmingham accent.
I think if you had that but faster, it would just be Australian.
It might be, but I'm not going to try and do the Canuck accent, which is the one that's technically nearer me. Because that mostly consists of going, eh! As in, hey! What are you doing? Ah, and it's just like, so many people I went to school with had that accent in like secondary school, and it was so
It actually
weird.
sounds like a nightmare.
Is the voice crack necessary?
Yes, that. Yeah, I think the thing is, the person I know most from Cannock was from Cannock. They lived in Cannock, sorry, and their family originally from Birmingham, so they had both. And they just sounded like someone who had had an unfortunate amount of blows to the head as a child. She's a lovely lady, but she just sounds like she's having, like, a stroke or something, and it's very sad. So I have lots of paper. Let's try and level up some librarians, buy some glass off them. Demonstrator is apparently a brummie. It's not quite as bad as everyone makes it out to be. I could have entire
Skog.
conversations in some variation of brummie at uni, and people around me and my mate who could both speak it would just be like, what's going on? Why is there a llama in here? What have you been doing?
Skog, what accent sounds normal to you?
I don't know. I don't really hear accents. It's inconvenient. Ooh, looting too. I want to get that. I have never intentionally done ASMR, nor do I intend to. Also, my lady friend is one of the moderators on this channel, so do not invoke her wrath.
Listen, I'm sure somebody's clipped something from you and turned it into ASMR.
I can do ASMR for your stream, Skog.
It's okay, Nellis.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Alright, cool.
Does any of these guys... I think it's just my master one that sells glass then, unless I can find the other one. I'm not doing that. I ate my chocolate buttons earlier, that is as close as you're getting. They were good chocolate buttons, don't get me wrong, but no. Oh, we have 2 master librarians now. So I need... that all... There we go, so I need a 24, I think is the optimal amount. I'm not sure now. So... Now, do I make it into glass and then colour the glass separately, or do I make it into glass blocks and colour the glass?
Whichever is more efficient, I suppose.
I should probably make it into glass, and then... Did you just come through the wind? You did. Okay. So I need 5... 6 for the cruciform. Ugh. And then you want the rest, you're suggesting, as stained glass in black. Let's have a go. Watch as I mess this up and don't have Silk Touch to fix it. So at some point in a bit I'll go up on the roof and correct the mistake there. There we go. It's not great, but it fits in the space.
Can you hear me?
At the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. My mic was being gay.
Oofed. Right, this black glass looks kind of odd. So I might not use it for the whole building, if that's okay with people.
No, that's absolutely not okay.
Understandable. I mean, I've already made the glass, I'm going to use it, so... And I need a new wood axe. You appear to have a fan in the chat then, Ellis? Or Stein? I'm not quite sure. Ooh, he's leveled up, What's he gonna get? What's he gonna get?
I don't think I'm nice to listen to, so I'm guessing that's Stein.
No, I was gonna say it was you, but then I would also make the pedo joke.
Oh no,
I'm...
bad touch.
Oh dear. I'm not used to having this many people in the chat being active
See-
and in the voice chat being active, so I'm just going to be a bit slow, I'm afraid.
Ash is the most based right now. They all sound awful, trust me.
I have just enough glass left, I think.
Yeah, that was the pedo joke I was going for, Ash.
Yes, Nullus is the second youngest here. I think I'm the oldest here currently.
Yeah, you
Wait,
are.
wait, I'm the second youngest here?
No,
How am I
no.
the second youngest?
Younger by 2. As opposed to... No, you are the youngest, but, you know, you are the second... I don't know. I'm tired. My rib cage doesn't work. Leave me alone.
Younger by 2. That means you're the second youngest.
Shut up.
Hey dude, how old are you? Oh, I'm about 2. 2 what? Oh, you know. 2.
Why are you like this?
I tried to teach him calculus, and this is what I get.
So I need 2 more glass.
Calculus is
go.
about 350.
So let's try and get a nice vista view. It's not great, I'm not gonna lie. It looks really out of proportion, but it works.
No, it looks pretty good.
The black glass just looks like there's no glass. That's, I think, the biggest problem.
Oh.
Okay, we'll go with red.
No, because I've already made all the glass, and glass is expensive.
Oh.
Also, video output low.
I mean, it's a little bit like low
Okay,
FPS.
I've dropped 5,000 frames.
Yeah, that's a bit low FPS.
It's like 1%. But, what am I needing to do?
Skog, is burping too vulgar for your streams?
Just try and be classy.
Excuse me.
You tried.
I succeeded. I said excuse me.
Nullus is a young person who just has an unreasonably deep voice. Stein is a slightly older young person. And I am a 20-something-year-old person who has a voice, allegedly. Ooh, merchant.
I'm actually 5 years old. I just graduated elementary school.
Why are you like this?
I don't know.
So, I have gunpowder. I have flint and steel. I've got some sand. I've got a pickaxe that should just about hold out.
Did Ruby delete her own messages?
No.
Yeah,
Or
I'm
did
seeing
Ash
that.
delete them?
I
It's
think
probably
Ash
Ash,
is
but it would
trying
be
to
funnier
make...
if it was Ruby.
I believe one of my moderators, I'm not quite sure which, has removed
Ash-
them to keep
Ash
the
if-
stream a little
oh.
classier.
Ash, if this is the thought, if this is the thought-free channel, I need you to leave, Ash.
Oh dear.
Ash, you can
Nullus,
be a moderator. if
this is a no
thought-free
flex zone.
channel.
This isn't okay. Right, I want to get some sandstone because the last
Dude,
time
I
tried to
can't
get...
flex. I'm not even a mod.
I know, there's a reason for that.
That's a bro moment, Skog. I can't believe you would bro me like that. When have I ever abused my mod privileges?
Literally every single time you've had them.
That's not true, though. The only time I do is when I'm, like, streaming for you, but all I do is put, like, elves and blenders. And that's not that bad.
Okay, so
Imagine how
TNT
bad
is
it
a
will
really
be
good
when
way
he's
to mine
drunk.
sandstone.
When Nullus is drunk, it's gonna be just a dumpster fire.
It's gonna be great.
I'm sure.
I can't wait.
Yes, Apparently some of YouTube's new way of doing things is any specific content can get... Because this thing, with what I've seen of it, from people repeatedly telling me, the new YouTube sort of terms of service does not... It covers monetization, but if you get demonetized, even if you aren't actually monetized, it can... it affects your channel's standing, so it means you won't get put in the algorithm properly.
Hey,
So it could be that my channel would get stuck at, I think it's about 50 subs, and then never get any more.
Hey, Skog. There's a thought in the chat. I was wondering if you could get me mods so I could remove them. They go by the name of Ash Plays.
No, I won't be doing that, Alice.
Okay. Well, let me know if you change your mind.
I'll be okay. I could buy Nautilus shells, but why?
Nullis, you're a good
Ash-
boy, trying to be a
Ash-
bad boy, and failing.
Ash, take that back. I'm not trying to be a bad boy, bro.
He's just too good a good boy.
That's some, like, cringy shit.
I know.
We were doing so
Ash, take that back. I'm sorry, Skog. I'm not thinking with my brain.
well. Evident.
I shut up. Dude, like, if you thought I was a dumbass, oh god.
If you can open your mouth without saying some kind of casual, like, swear or curse word, I would be quite impressed at this point.
I wasn't even trying.
That's what's so terrible. It just excretes from you, like oil from your skin.
Oh, okay. But if you think I'm dumb, if you think I was dumb while I was in school, now my brain has just completely stopped. Like, trying.
That's unfortunate, Niles.
No,
You
it's
didn't have
actually
much to
pretty
work
nice.
with at the beginning.
Skog, that's not very nice. That hurts my feelings. Skog, that kind of bullying shouldn't be on your channel if it's going to be friendly.
You know, Nullis, some of the greatest meditators in the world seek to not think.
Yeah.
You must be a
So
master.
I think you're well on your way.
No, I
You have a
can't
career.
meditate. I have too much anxiety.
Oh, I messed it up already. Oh, I've not got a pickaxe. Oh, I gotta wait till morning now. This is inconvenient.
Didn't you, Skog, or no, not Stein, didn't you try to get me to meditate at some point?
Oh, yes, I did. And apparently so did your therapist.
So at some point, I'm going to extend the village out this way and build something like a library on this bit next to the church. I'm going to try and put a nice little garden around the church as well, so it looks a little bit less, you know, sinister.
Thanks for mentioning my therapist on live stream, Stein. I appreciate it.
You are always, always welcome.
Oh.
We've got 6 minutes left. I am currently without tools. My sword is about to give out. It's going well. It's going well, fellas. Let's put that away. Put that away.
Where did you even get an enchanted sword?
I bought it.
He bought it from a member of the Long-Nosed tribe.
Pretty much. I mean, you know.
That's not offensive, I can say that, right?
Well, it's the villagers. The pillagers, I think, look slightly different. I'm not too sure, though.
Yeah, the pillagers are black.
Ooh. Can't believe you've done this, Nellis.
That's not offensive. They wear black, it's true.
These Jedi mind tricks.
Only the Sith deal in absolutes, dude.
Yeah, well, Absolute's a decent vodka, so you know.
Absolute
Absolute unit.
vodka.
So, pressure plate, ceiling slabs.
Ruby, let's not go down that path.
You may not like the ending.
Okay,
like Star
so-
Wars.
I think Ruby might be a 8-year-old child pretending to be an older female, given that they don't know what a thought or a furry. I cannot confirm these allegations against this person, but that's my educated guess.
Imagine being educated.
I mean, I can imagine it. I mean, seems like it's a waste. Is that a bad influence on your nephews? Am I allowed to say that?
I mean, I regret getting my degree, so... It was... Well, my degree probably would have been better if I'd, you know, gone to one of the universities, but the course I was advertised was not the course I got, which made me somewhat, shall we say...
Unmotivated?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's generally
Fine,
when
is
you're
it?
paying vast amounts of money for a degree, it helps if what you've been advertised is what you get.
Yeah, not having to go to school is weird though. Like I've been sitting, I woke up at like noon, and it's like 4 o'clock now, and all I've done is like sit here.
I'm still trying to find the motivation to go pick up my physics degree. It's been over a year.
Stein, can I borrow that so I don't have to? Oh, you want to know something funny, Stein?
Mm-hmm.
I still haven't taken my calc final, and I'm not going to. I knew I was gonna fail it, so I just
That sounds like a solid L.
I knew I was gonna fail it, and I knew that I don't need the credits. They gave me my degree. I don't need to do anything. Or not my
Hey,
degree.
Ruby
my
coming in here with the hot information here. A furry is a cute animal person.
Skog, give me mod so I can destroy this libtard. Skog, give me mod right now.
No.
Furries are disgusting. I'm disgusted and
Well, I think it's more that we know several questionable furries. Or know of them, at least. I know some who are lovely. One of my best friends from uni, I discovered was a furry. But, you know, that was sort of low-key. Okay, I've got a new building. A robot. The technicality is... I need another type of villager. A professional villager, for preference. A useful one at that. Get back here. Get! So what would be a useful villager for my village? I'm thinking more librarians, as I've got people who can sell me tools. So I'm going to find one of these fellas who sells books. My Discord died. Testing. Okay. That is an unfortunate situation. What are you selling? You are selling bookcases. I will buy a bookcase. I cannot afford to buy looting 2. I would like to buy looting 2. Looting 2 sounds useful.
Ouch. I don't know if Ruby's trying, but trying to get in trouble.
I suspect that Ruby Red Rose may be some kind of troll. I'm not certain,
Suspect.
but
Suspect.
but you're going the very right way for a timeout. Just so you're aware. I will personally offer some form of leniency. However, other people in my moderation team do not necessarily do this. So I can make more houses. I can make... So I made this street a bit longer. Got space for 2 more houses before I finish the block. But it has just gone 3 hours, so I'm going to finish up my maps. Then I'm going to sign off for the day, as I believe other people were planning on streaming and they wanted me to be there. So I'm going to quickly run all this stuff back to my house. I shouldn't encourage it, but it's funny. No, table please. So, glass. The map. Glass. The map. Now I hope these two are actually up to date and I've not missed anything silly. There we go. It does indeed look like I had missed something off on, yeah, that map. Whoops. Oh well. Well, that is it. That's episode 9 over. I have made quite a few additions to the village. I'm going to say have a nice day, and I might see you later on some of the other channels. Potentially Amagon Plays. I think Discnar might be streaming. Yeah, see you later.